Eduard Brenton. Edward. Hi,
Hey.
I'm Eduard Brenton. I was going to show you all some sweet karate moves, but I guess this stage doesn't really allow for it because it's small. Let's comedy. I'm not very good at public speaking, but I got a tip about it from the movie Made in Manhattan, starring Ralph Fiennes and Jennifer Lopez. There's a scene where Ralph Fiennes is telling J-Lo's kid how he overcomes his fear of public speaking. He stores all his nervous energy in a paperclip. So I kind of took that idea and ran with it. Joke's on you, because I like silence. I like all kinds of silence. Awkward, pregnant, other kinds of silence. Keep it coming, I love it. I'm like a stationary Mr. T. Oh God. It's kind of cutting the circulation off my fingers, but I think it's worth it. So there's just a gigantic ball of fire floating in the sky, huh? All right. Doesn't seem weird at all. And a fireball that can make us more attractive. Okay. Seems perfectly normal to me. And there's a smaller but still gigantic ball that only comes out at night and looks kind of sad and controls tides and women's periods. Nothing out of the ordinary here. And we all exist on a ball that's mostly water, but we hardly even know what's in that water. Sure. Sounds about right. I used to make really good first impressions. But everything I said and said after that was really disappointing in comparison. And people would end up ghosting me as they discovered who I really was. So now, when I meet someone new, I punch them in the face. And then 6 months later, I approach them in the street and start being really cool and funny. That's just information about my life. It wasn't even supposed to be funny. So I don't need you to laugh at that. I'm kind of sad because I was supposed to go to Spain yesterday. But they stopped me at the gate. They said my bag was too big. Those luggage restrictions are getting ridiculous. I stole this from my niece to do this joke. It's kind of weird because I don't even have any brothers or sisters. Takes a while to put on. I'll do that later. Ideas don't come to me suddenly. They come to me gradually over time. That's why I installed a dimmer switch. Me and my mom's relationship has boiled down to who can tell the other about a breaking news story first. Hey Mom, did you see that someone in America drove into a crowd of people, killing 10? You talking about Mike Johnson? They just named the suspect. Well, did you know that he also had a gun? And after he mowed down all the people, he started firing indiscriminately? Yep. And did you know that it's not terror-related, there's no motive, and he's not got a history of mental health issues? Damn it, Mom! What's the next bit? Damn it, Mom! I sure wish Dad divorced me because he couldn't cope with my episodes, so I could sit around watching the news all day and learn about all the breaking news stories before my second-born son. Sorry about that. I blame it on my emotions. Comedy. Get back to the comedy jokes. Gotta keep pumping out those jokes. I tell you, standing up comedy is not easy. You gotta come up with funny stuff all the time. I think it should be illegal for comedians to use comedy routines based on their life. The richly traumatized have had it easy for far too long. What if James Bond wanted to go into comedy? He'd have a wealth of material to draw from immediately. The time he killed a guy with just his watch. Hilarious. The fact that he was orphaned at age 11 because his parents were killed in a mountain climbing accident. That's an entire Fringe show right there. Comedy gold. What about people who live boring, uneventful lives? How are we supposed to comedy? I was tired of Chinese finger traps, so I got a can of Pringles. Got me an American hand trap. Thanks for that. Remember when David Blaine lived in a box in London for 44 days? People were amazed. But millennials have been doing that for years at great expense. I wish someone would tell me I'm on thick ice, just for some reassurance. Hey buddy, got a real thick layer of ice under you. A real thick layer of frozen water separating you from the icy depths. You're not in trouble at all. Bye.
Edward Brenton, everyone. Yeah, those names pop up.